I don't know why I decided to watch Cells at Work Code Black. It's not like I was very fond of the original Cells at Work anime. Not to suggest the original is bad, because it isn't. In fact, it's a very nice, wholesome anime that's easy to watch and has beautiful animation done by the very respectable David Productions. Looking forward to whatever that Spriggan anime thing is. It's just that the anime wasn't really my thing. I didn't connect to the characters, and it felt a little too aimed at kids for me to personally enjoy it. These aren't issues with the anime, but instead reasons as to why this video isn't about the original Cells at Work, and why I won't ever do a video on the original Cells at Work. So if the original didn't click with me, then why did I bother watching the spin-off? It's not like I would fall back on the reason of it being animated by David Productions, since Code Black was taken up by the decidedly less liked Leiden Films, who are currently best known for making Tokyo Revengers and the CGI masterpiece Berserk 2016. Now I know what you're thinking. You think I watched it because of the white blood cells' galaxy-sized breasts. Now I deny these claims and view you saying this as an assassination of character. I'll have you know that the bosoms only had a small but crucial role in me deciding to watch this anime. In all honesty, I think I watched the anime because why not? And boy am I glad that I did. It's unfair to say that Code Black is better than the original, because the truth is Code Black is so far ahead of Cells at Work in terms of quality. So why do I think this? Well, for starters, Code Black is so much darker than the original. I mean, the clue is in the name. But it was so interesting to see the familiar environment from Cells at Work, which was bright and colourful, and looked like it was in such disarray and almost as if it was beyond repair. It helped give the anime this harsh tone and helped sell the impossibility of the task that the characters had to deal with. Speaking of characters, the ones present in Code Black are so good. Earlier I mentioned that I couldn't connect to the characters in Cells at Work due to them not really having much of a personality and being there mainly to educate the audience on the inner workings of the body. The same cannot be said for the characters in Code Black, who are memorable and in some ways oddly relatable. The two main red blood cells are the driving force of the anime, and it's their bond and relationship which you as a viewer are likely to latch onto, as you really root for these two guys who face hardship after hardship. A lot of care was clearly put into these two guys and developing their personalities, as the anime even has the balls to try and drop an emotionally devastating scene on you, and surprisingly, it's actually really effective. Who would have thought that I would be emotionally invested in the characters of a spin-off to a show that I didn't initially like? Not me. Now I don't think the other characters hold a candle to the red blood cell guys, although I do have a bit of a soft spot and a hard spot for white blood cell, female version 2.0 limited edition. I also like that the story is understandably darker and more oppressive, and the medical conditions are a lot more adult themed than the ones present in Cells at Work. Only in anime can you watch a bunch of tiny men jerk a guy off from the inside and it be treated like a genuinely serious moment, with no knowing wink to the audience. Honestly, I never thought that I would care about another man's fictional body, yet this anime somehow did it. While not on the same level as David Productions, I think Leiden Films did a good job at animating Code Black, and their less cartoony animation again helps with the anime's tone. Overall, I think Code Black showcases the best way to make a spin-off, and is evidence of how I would recommend making a spin-off. Take something familiar, in this case the world, and change the tone. You can look at other successful spin-offs to see that this golden rule really is true. All in all, Code Black is better than the original in almost every way. Even the opening is better. And if Cells at Work didn't tickle your fancy, then why not check out Code Black, because I promise you by the end of the series, you'll be pumping your fists in the air and cheering these non-existent cells on. Anyway, subscribe, bye bye.